Yes, everybody, it is time to return to Eorzea. This is going to be episode 9. We've almost done full 10 episodes on this thing, and that's kind of a big milestone. I don't think I've ever made 10 videos on a single series. I do remember working on several videos where I played Undertale on an old channel that I used to be a part of, but this is but that channel was run by a group of people, so it's a different thing than I just worked on this one series on my own from beginning. I can't wait to get started. Wow, there is a lot of recommended things, but let's get back. Right, we were on a mission to speak with Liani here. So let's see what Liani has to say. Liani seems a little down. Yes, what troubles you, my dear? Ah, yes, the boat. I had quite forgotten. Oh, my task with the hedge tree is well and finished, but the elementals murmur of a malevolent presence in the vicinity of the Tamtara Deepcroft. I must abide a while longer that I might better divine the source of the elemental's distress. Please inform Armel that I shall be late in arriving. So Armel, I think, was that Riku knockoff that we talked to last time. It's been a few days since I last played, so this is... I still need to kind of get back into the groove of things. Oh, no, Armel wasn't knockoff Riku. Armel, she is Elezen? I think that's the name of the race. You bear a message from Hiriliani. An evil presence in the Deepcroft. That does sound grave indeed. I shall organize a vessel for a later time then. Perhaps a bell from now? 2? Better make it 3, just to be safe. Thank you for your trouble. Oh, holy cow. That's a lot of experience. Leveled up. I guess that works out. Since she has the next MSQ, let's, focus in on that. Armel, a local at the Mirror Planks, wishes you to salvage cargo from a wreckage on the road. Might you assist me with another matter, sir? A wagon that departed from Quarry Mill was overturned on the road when some large, ill-tempered forest beast chose that moment to defend its territory. By Nafika's grace, the driver escaped without serious injury, but the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate. With none willing to risk another encounter with the creature, I can only assume the goods remained strewn across the ground where the incident occurred. Simply follow the road here to the south, and you should come across the wreckage. Salvage what cargo you can, and deliver it to Keitha at Bent Branch Meadows if you would be so kind. Alright, I will do that, but I think... right now, I'm going to report back to Aleopo. I've been kind of putting that off. So, let's teleport over to... yeah, I think it's New Gridania. Now, there were 2 people that I met in here that I had to talk... well, there's one person that I have to talk to. There he is. There's the racist son of a bitch. Silver. Fucker. Let's see what you have to say. It was my people, the Elezen, who gave rise to the noble tradition of archery. Okay, not just the Elezen, sir. The Mikote were also there. To see it thus parodied by outsiders, it is an outrage. Yeah, fuck you too. Well, well, you made short work of those targets, I must say. It seems you learned to seek your prey without being preyed upon. Thinking back, I was pretty preyed upon, though. Let's continue then. I have a mind to give you more practical experience, and we received a request just recently which I think will provide the perfect opportunity. It seems tree slugs and vultures have been congregating in ever-increasing numbers in the vicinity of the honey yard, causing no end of trouble for the locals. We have been tasked with culling the beasts. This request comes directly from Stillglade Fane. When the wood whalers and the God's Quiver cannot spare the forces to attend such matters, the conjurers often turn to us for help. And before you ask, there's good reason why they would rather not see to this particular task themselves. The creatures in question possess abilities which can cause problems for the magically inclined. But that's quite enough about conjurers' troubles. Lucienne taught you how to discern an enemy's key traits, did she not? Well, now you'll need to do so while maintaining situational awareness, lest you be overrun. Consider this a comprehensive review of her lessons and mine own. Your orders are as follows. Head out into the East Shroud and there put down 8 tree slugs and 8 vultures, using all of your skills as an archer. Good hunting, Ira. So that wasn't an end, that was end to the mission. That was just, alright, now that you're back here, go out and kill things. Oh, have I not been to the East Shroud yet? Is that why you can't see anything? Okay. The Central Shroud is where I have to be for that one. Right? I think so. Yeah, Central Shroud. You know, I think I'm going to keep going on the School of Hard Knocks thing since I've been kind of putting that off. I think at this point I'm just going to have to keep a map up at all times. Never been to the East Shroud, so this is going to be pretty interesting. Oh god, I'm hoping that that it's not one of those things where there's a ton of really high level monsters to get there. I really don't want that. Alright, it looks like it's pretty unobstructed. So let's get into the East Shroud here. Oh, right off the bat, we're very near to one of the locations. Oh, this thing's doing hardly any damage to me. It's going to be pretty easy. There's one. I have to slay 8 of them. There are a couple level 12 ones over there. But I think I just want to keep this as simple as possible and not overcomplicate things. And this is the last tree slug that I have to get here. Last tree slug. Now, the next group of enemies, the northern vultures. I think I fought a couple of vultures before. This way, so... Oh, there's another... Leaves of Hawthorn. There's a blue plus quest over there somewhere, so I'm gonna have to go check that out. Let's just aggro a few of them. There we go. Why not? So that's 5 of them. I need to slay 3 more. This is the only other one that I see around here. Give me another. Where are they? Where are they? I need more. I need 2 more. Do they respawn? Oh, where is it? Oh, there's another one. Last one. Alright, now I just have to report back to Leopo. But, let's see. There was a blue quest somewhere over here. Straight this way. And there's also an aetheryte crystal over there. So I should probably go there and check into that. So that way I have good access to this place. Let's see. Will I take fall damage? Probably. Yeah, I did. Now, there is a leave meat here. Let's see what they have to say. I'm pretty sure. Leaves of Hawthorn. Kina Laiga, the Adventurers Guild representative for local leave quests at the Hawthorn Hut, is seeking an adventurer to undertake guild leaves. Hail, adventurer! I am Kina Liega, a guild leave representative for the Adventurers Guild. If it is work you seek, the good folk who reside in the vicinity of the Hawthorn Hut have entrusted me with a multitude of tasks that I am eager to assign stalwart heroes. Stalwart ones, I say again. Many of these leave quests are not for the faint of heart or frail of body. Before I send you marching into the wilderness, I must see what manner of adventurer has arrived on my doorstep, so to speak. Let's start you on a trial guild leave, shall we? How does this one suit you? The Transporter. A young sylph has wandered into Amarasace, I think. Amarasace's spire, tired and frightened. The wood whalers on duty at the outpost have provided the wayward sapling with water and shelter, but are afraid they will not be able to care for the child much longer. They seek a volunteer to escort the sylph to Little Solace. What's a sylph? Excellent. You need to barely beckon to the sylph to help lead her to her destination. What is this, a level 15? Let's bump it up to level 16. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do bare minimum. Oh. Okay. Where do I have to lead them? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. This one has a card over it, so I'm guessing that the card has something to do with it. Oh, that's the orphan sylph right there. Okay. Okay, now I get what I'm doing. Come on. Keep moving. Keep moving. Come on, little sylph, you cute little thing. Let's keep going. It's right over here. Just a little bit further. Come on, a little bit further. Come on, almost there. I think we should already be in the area. This one shall never forget walking one's kindness. Alright. Let's return to that hut there. I did what you wanted. Hina, completed all that needs completing, have we? Then only one step remains to collect your reward. A bonus has been awarded based on speed of completion. Cool. Such passable diligence and general competence are exactly the qualities I admire most. Now that I am satisfied that you possess the necessary level of skill, feel free to peruse the guild leaves I have available. I look forward to hearing of your future exploits. There's two things that we can do next. I think I'd want to go back and report to Aleopo. Let's get back to New Gridania here. I'm guessing that when I talk to Aleopo, she's just gonna have more quests for me to do. Man, I can't wait until like actual big story moments start, but I think that has to wait until a bit later. Judging by your smug expression, I'd say you've acquired a feel for maneuvering to exploit enemy weaknesses whilst covering your own. Vultures are wont to keep their opponents at wing's length, and their attacks will send you flying. The solution is simple: maneuver to the rear. Tree slugs, on the other hand, have an annoying knack of disrupting spellcasting with their secretions. As such, you would do well to keep the creatures away from any mages in your party. Needless to say, good positioning is the key to success in battle, which is why it is absolutely essential that you know your target's traits. The knowing of these traits is a fundamental part of hunting. Before the Keepers of the Moon conceived archery, they dwelt not in the city, but the forest. For my people, hunting was a way of life. In hindsight, I suppose this was more a lesson on hunting than on archery. Lucienne knows well my past, so mayhap this was her intent. Hunting, too, is an art. Before I came to Gridania, I never gave it much thought, but the more I think of home, the more I begin to realize. Forgive me. I'm not usually given to fits of sentiment, truly. Forget I said anything. No, I think remembering that stuff is pretty good. It's like knowing your past so you can build for your future. But do not forget that a hunter must recognize his prey's weakness and strike swiftly when the opportunity presents itself. That concludes the lesson. Now I suggest you pay Lucienne a visit. She is doubtless eager to hear from you. Hello, Mom Lucienne. It is good to see you, Ira. I hope you have learned much from Leia. Lei? I still don't know how to pronounce her name. Silver. You, adventurer! Is it true? Are you the one who slew the tree slugs and vultures? Yeah, that was me. How dare she entrust the security of our people to the hands of a stranger? I knew Mikote were reckless, but she is downright irresponsible. Shame on her. Did I not warn you that it was... Okay, Silver. Shut the fuck up. Did I not warn you that it was folly to suffer that woman's presence in our guild, Lucienne? Every time she wastes an arrow on game, she drags our noble art back into the darkness. Aye, and this boy too, he's an embarrassment to us all. That is quite enough, Silver. Yeah, Lucienne, put him in his place. Your skill with the bow is undeniable, as your love for our nation, yet there is much and more you have yet to learn about archery. Ira has matured greatly in the short time that he has been with us. You know this to be true. Yeah, Silver. Fuck off. I suggest you come to terms with Ira's presence here. You will be giving him his next lesson, after all. Unless, of course, you have any objections. Good. As for you, Ira, I would have you devote yourself wholly to training ahead of your lesson with Silver. Suffice it to say, he will not be an easy instructor to impress. On that, we can agree. God, I hate Silver. Before you take your leave, there is something I would tell you. You are as dedicated a student as has ever set foot in these halls. In recognition of your fervor for learning, I hereby grant you permission to join the other guilds. Naturally, you will need to obtain the express permission of the relevant guildmaster, but I doubt that any will refuse one such as you. In Gridania, you will find guilds representing lancers, conjurers, leatherworkers, carpenters, and botanists. You are free to seek membership with any that piques your interest. I ask that you keep to but one thing in mind. Although there is merit in exploring new avenues, there is also virtue in pursuing a single discipline with all one's heart. The decision is ultimately yours to make. Whichever path you take, be it of the bow or no, I shall follow your progress with interest, for in you I see the makings of greatness. Aw. Did Mama Lucienne just say she's proud of me?